Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good evening. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. It is a new year. Hello, 2025. Oh. I'm so excited to have made it through 2024. Anybody excited about making it through 2024? Anybody? No? Look, I'm gonna give y'all some time to come on live. I know you awake because y'all been looking at my story. Some of y'all been commenting on my story. What's so funny is there's a guy who responded to my story. He said, "Is this AI or is this really you?" It is really me. So here I am live. So y'all can see it's really me. It's really me. I know I've been quiet. I haven't gone live in a little while. I usually do my live challenge the last quarter of each year. But I didn't do it in December because I actually lost my voice most of December. But when I tell you, even though I lost my voice, like God was working on some things, I was working on some things, and December was one of the best months in business ever. But not only was it a great month in business, it was a great month in my personal life because I got an opportunity to spend time with precious family members. And I saw a lot of my family in December. And somebody asked me, I think it was today or yesterday, they were like, "How was your Christmas?" I was like, "My Christmas was pretty merry." I went to visit a lot of people. I was on the road most of Christmas Day, and I actually just came back to Memphis technically this morning because it was after midnight. No, well, yeah, I came to my destination after midnight. So yes, I've been traveling a lot. I'm still here in Memphis. I'll be back in Texas on next week, but I'm excited. I'm excited about 2025. If anybody is excited about 2025, just put a 2025 in the comment section. If y'all can hear me, give me a I can hear you in the comment section cuz sometimes I'll go live and Facebook will start tripping and say, well, basically, they just will take the sound out, and I'm like, "What happened?" So if you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me. I am live on LinkedIn as well as YouTube. Hi, Kamisha. Happy New Year. She said 2025. So she's excited about the new year. I'm excited about the new year too. Okay, Brandy can hear me. Hey, Brandy. Good evening again, Queen. Okay, good. So we good to go. We good to go. All right. So we ready to rock and roll. So if this is your first time watching me live, my name is Terry Alford. I'm known as the Women's Wealth Strategist, and I specialize in helping business owners build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and leave multi-million dollar legacies. And I do that with my 5 A's to abundance framework for business owners who want to up level their income, their impact, and their influence. I use my sales framework to help you to sell more without coming across salesy. And I use my leads framework to help you have more leads than you have time. I will honestly say I'm very proud of the metrics that we made in my business in 2024. Like 2024 did not go as planned, but it was a great year for me to learn and earn. That's what I did in 2024. It was a year of learning and earning. And one of the things that I'm very proud about is the fact that in terms of like my direct contacts, I had about 500 in my CRM system. Well, I ended the year with over 1900, and that was all through organic reach. So to more than triple the leads that I have in my system organically, like that really made me proud of the work that I did in 2024. I was just planting seeds, and in 2025 it's harvest time, y'all. If you feel it's harvest time, put a it's harvest time in the comment section. Even if you're watching the replay. Some of you may watch this replay. You may watch this replay a few months later or a few days later. I come to tell you that it is harvest time. I also come to tell you, though, on tonight that investing is a biblical principle. And so not only do I use my leads framework to help you have more leads, my sales framework to help you sell more without coming across salesy, but I have my 5 A's to abundance framework. And I am a financial consultant. And in 2025, this year will actually mark 10 years that I've been a licensed financial professional. Now, in 2015, when I got my license, I was a full-time educator. I taught 8th grade science. I keep the electrons on the outside, only protons and neutrons on the inside. The nucleus where the mass resides. Atomic structure, atomic structure. Okay, that's the little nerd. That's the little nerdy side of me. I was a fun teacher, y'all. I was a fun teacher. I used to sing songs to my students that were on the radio so they could remember the content. So that's what I was doing in 2015. But I also got my license, and 2025 will actually mark the 10th year that I've been a licensed professional. I've been full-time in my business since 2019. I have not had a job since then. And most recently, I've been able to help a great number of retirees and pre-retirees be able to protect their principal and be able to actually get instant bonuses on their retirement nest egg. Most recently, I've had 2 women on my Zoom calls who actually cried when I showed them the strategy that we were going to use to take their retirement plan to $1 million in less than 7 years. In less than 7 years, they'll be able to make more money retired than they will have made working. That's something to shout about. And so those types of things do not happen without you investing. And so I am here to share on tonight that investing is a biblical principle. I had the honor this week of speaking to a group of Christian women, business owners, and leaders through Taushauna Burrel's community. And that virtual experience was called Girl Possess It. And so I was one of the overflow speakers. I spoke about a lot of things, y'all. You wish you had been there. I'm telling you, it was good. Her whole experience was good. Even though I was a speaker, I also got a lot out of it. But one of the things that I shared with the women was the principle of investing. And I shared a story about investing from the Bible. Now, I am going to read on tonight the Message translation of Matthew 25:14-30, because even though this was a group of some Christian leaders, some Christian women in entrepreneurship, many of them had never heard this story or this parable be told in this way. So you may too say, you know what, I've never heard of that, or I've never thought of it that way. And so, yes, Kamisha said it's harvest time. Brandy said it's harvest time. Yes, it is. So I'm going to share that with you all on tonight, or even in the morning for those of you who are watching the replay. And I want you to really think about what I'm sharing, and just think about what this story may be saying to you at this point in time in this season. And so again, I am reading from Matthew 25 verses 14-30. It says, "It's also like a man going off on an extended trip. He called his servants together and delegated responsibilities. To one, he gave $5,000. To another, he gave 2,000. And to the third one, he gave 1,000, depending on their abilities. Then he left. Right off, the first servant went to work and doubled the master's investment. The second did the same. But the man with the single $1,000 dug a hole and carefully buried his master's money. After a long absence, the master of those 3 servants came back and settled up with them. The one given $5,000 showed how he had doubled his investment. His master commended him. Good work. You did your job well. From now on, be my partner. The servant with the 2,000 showed how he also doubled his master's investment. His master commended him. Good work. You did your job well. From now on, be my partner. The servant given 1,000 said, Master, I know you have high standards and hate careless ways, that you demand the best and make no allowances for error. I was afraid I might disappoint you, so I found a good hiding place and secured your money. Here it is, safe and sound, down to the last cent. The master was furious. That's a terrible way to live. It's criminal to live cautiously like that. If you knew I was after the best, why did you do the least? Why did you do less than the least? The least you could have done is to invest the sum with the bankers, where at least I would have gotten a little interest. Take the 1,000 and give it to the one who risked the most. Get rid of this play it safe who won't go, and get rid of this play it safe who won't go out on a limb. Throw him out into the utter darkness. Y'all, there is so much to unpack there. There is so much to unpack there. So some translations don't say 5,000, 3,000, 1,000. Some say talents, right? And so the talents is actually referring to currency. But I want to speak tonight from two sides, right? I want to speak about our talents, and I also want to speak about our talents and our gifts that God has given to us. And I also want to speak about the money that God has given to us, and how we want to see investing as a biblical principle. So let's first talk about talents, okay? Sometimes people will read and misinterpret things, but I'm not misinterpreting the word talents here. I really do want us to think about the talents and the gift, because I believe that that applies too. So when we are created, right? We are created with innate abilities. We have the ability to do some things that people could not ever phantom being able to do. We are naturally talented and gifted in certain areas. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of us, we have visions, we have discernment, we are shown what we are supposed to do with our life, and God tells us exactly the direction that he wants us to go in, and then he confirms through other people. And then we say, well, I know that's my talent, I know that's my gift, I know that's what God wants me to do, but I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide it because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to lose it. I don't want it to get into the wrong hands. So I'm just gonna hide. How many of you are hiding? It's 2025. It's time for you to come out of hiding. It's time for us to come out of hiding, y'all. Y'all, you hiders, and I'm not judging you, because I was a hider too. Not anymore. In 2024, one of my words for the year was significance. Like not being afraid to show up significantly, not being afraid to take up space, not being afraid to speak up, not being afraid to say things that other people aren't saying, not being afraid to talk about money when other people don't want to talk about money, not being afraid to talk about life insurance when other people don't want to talk about life insurance, right? What talents do you have? What gifts do you have that you are hiding? If you are watching this live, it is not by chance that you're watching this live on tonight. And I am sharing with you, it's time for you to stop hiding your gifts, your talents, your blessings that God has given to you, because you're afraid of losing it, or you're afraid of what other people may do to it. It's time for you to take a walk on the wild side, right? And put it out there and use that gift and that talent the way God told you to. A lot of times people will say, oh, I wish I just knew what God wanted me to do with my life. You do know, you just don't want to do it 9 times out of 10. And if you don't know, ask. I'm very specific. When I am really in my feelings and I'm really over analyzing something, like I get really, really specific in my prayers. I'm like, okay, God, if this is what you want me to do, I want to see X, Y, and Z as a sign. If this is where you want me to go, show it to me in a dream. Let me wake up one morning and have an epiphany. If this is what you want me to go, if this is if this is where you want me to go, or if this is what you want me to do, let somebody say it. I want them to say it without me even telling anybody what's on my mind, and it happens. So if you don't know how you are to use your talents and your gifts in 2025 to attract more abundance, to live to live your life and live up to your God-given potential, ask. Okay? Like ask, go into prayer. Okay? But then let's talk about the money side though. The money side. Because even though some translations say talents, the word is really talking about money. So I want you to think about this. In this story, this master is giving money, right? So the master is giving money, and the money is to be used in a way in which there will be a return on investment. So the master is excited for the servant that doubled the money, that gave a great return on investment. Even in the verses, it says that the master is like, oh my goodness, good job, great work. You are my partner. You're my partner. Have you ever thought about being God's business partner? Have you ever thought about the fact that the reason that you are getting more money, more overflow, more abundance is because he has more work for you to do? See, some of you want to make more money in 2025 because you think it's about you, but it's not really about you. It's about how you're going to invest that money and make that money grow. It's about you investing in people. It's about you investing in programs. It's about you investing in yourself. It's about you investing in your home. It's about you investing in projects. It's about you investing in nonprofits. It's about you being the change in the world because you got some change to be the change with. Let me go back. Let me go back. I'm tell you what verses I'm talking about. I'm talking about the verse. I think this is 21. 21. I told y'all I taught 8th grade science. Please bear with me. Sometimes I get goofy, but I be for real though. I be serious even though I'm goofy. So Matthew 25 and 21 says that the one given 5,000 showed him how he doubled the investment. His master commended him. Good work. You did your job well. From now on, be my partner. The master said, because I was able to trust you with this money, you are now my partner. So I know you're going to give me a great return on my investment. So I'm going to keep on giving more to you so you can give me a great return on my investment. See, when we're in 2025, we want to attract more abundance so that we can build a multi-million-dollar legacy, not just for us, but for those around us. If you think that your overflow, your more money, your more possessions, your bigger house, your better car is about just you missing the mark. That could be why you're missing out on your blessing. I was just talking to a queen not too long ago, and I shared with her that entrepreneurship is about solving a problem for a profit. And you are solving a problem, and you are able to get paid to solve that problem. And when you're able to get paid to solve that problem, that money is to be used to give you a greater return on your investment. So if you hire somebody for your business, or if you hire a coach, or if you hire a CPA, or if you hire a tax strategist, or if you hire a speech coach, or if you hire a photographer like I did today, if you hire a makeup artist, if you hire a hairstylist, if you hire a builder, if you hire a travel agent, do y'all see when you're hiring people, you're using the money that you've been blessed with so that you can get a return on that investment? See, I'm gonna get a return on the investment that I made in paying Receithia. Shout out to Receithia for doing my hair. I'm gonna get a return on it because I already got a return on it because my story is still blowing up. I don't know how I'm at over 500 views in just a couple of hours from my story. Y'all really like this hair, don't you? So I know I got a return on my investment. Yeah, I paid her to do my hair, but I know because she made me look good on my pictures, that's going to give me more engagement on my social media, which means that my content is going to show up to more people, which means the more my content show up, that means that I'm top of mind, tip of tongue. So if they need life insurance, they're going to reach out to me. If they need an infinite banking plan, they're going to reach out to me. They need $1 million baby plan, they're going to reach out to me. If they leave their job and they need to know where to put their 401k, they're going to reach out to me. If they need to roll over their money from their 401k, they're going to reach out to me. If they have some money that they're losing money on and they're like, you know what, I want to protect this principal, but I still want to grow it, they're going to reach out to me. If they're like, Terry, I got a life insurance license and I'm not monetizing my license like you monetizing your license, then they're going to reach out to me because I'm top of mind, tip of tongue. And what helped me be top of mind, tip of tongue is to make sure that my content looks good. And in order for my content to look good, I got to look good. So I got to make an investment. And so I made an investment in getting more photos for 2025, or at least first quarter of 2025. I made an investment in changing how I want to appear on my photos. So I changed my hair, right? So I paid someone and I didn't just spend my money, I made investments, right? For those of you who may have read some of my Facebook posts, you may have seen that I said that December was one of my best months ever in business. Well, I didn't squander my money. I didn't burn a hole through it all. I said, you know what, God, you have blessed me with this money. And so since you blessed me with this money, what work needs to be done? He said, you need to make sure that some people have a job going in 2025. So I hired a part-timer and I took one of my part-timers to full-time. He said, you need to make sure that you are not just building a mastermind, but you're building the mastermind I want you to build. And the person that's going to help you get that thing built like you need to have it built, you need to go ahead and pay for a VIP day. You don't need to do a long, extensive program. You just need to pay the VIP day. You're going to get the money, you're going to pay it in full. I said, well, that's the investment. When I made that investment, though, so many things were confirmed for me. My confidence and my clarity was right because I made that investment. See, investing is a biblical principle. I'm not just talking about investing in the stock market, which is cool, or investing in annuities, which is great. I should be top of mind, tip of tongue for that. But if I'm not top of mind, tip of tongue for annuities for you, I will be. Give me a few weeks. Okay. But investment is about making sure you get a great return on what has been given to you. It is a biblical principle. And when you invest well, then you are able to get more. And if you don't invest well and you keep your fists tight and you hide what God has given to you, then guess what? He ain't trying to bless that. He's not trying to bless that. So investing is a biblical principle. You should be saving, but you also should be investing. You should be investing in your business. You should be investing in every area of your life where you want to see growth. You want to see growth in your relationships, you need to invest in it. Yeah, I know I'm not married, but one thing I do know is in order for a marriage to work, you got to put some investment in it. You got to invest time, you got to invest money, you got to invest energy. If you want it to work, if you want it to grow, it's a biblical principle. Another biblical principle, while I'm here, while we talking about money and investing and getting a return on our investment, is living a life of luxury. Now, I know somebody may say, what? Where do you see that at? I ain't seen nothing in the Bible where it says that you should live a luxurious life. Well, my interpretation, of a verse means we should be living a luxurious life. And it's decent and in order for us to build wealth. Because in Deuteronomy 8 and 18, see, that's another lie for another night. But I'm gonna say real quick, it says that God gives us the power to build wealth, right? So since he gives us the power to build wealth, then he's given us the power to obtain something that he wants us to have. He wants us to be wealthy. That's why business women building wealth is my movement. It is a movement. And I feel like I'm doing the Lord's work when I'm teaching people how to build wealth using financial products and using their businesses. Guess what? I'm doing the Lord's work because God says build wealth. You know, some people will be quick to say, well, it's not always about the money. It's not always about the money. It's not always about the money. However, in the Bible, money, wealth, and possessions is mentioned in the Bible over 2,300 times. So I want you to tell me that money ain't important to God with that. It's very important. Money is important. How we steward our money, how we grow our money, how we use our money to bless other people. It's important. What we do with our possessions, important. Wealth, important. 2,300 times. It would not be mentioned 2,300 times in the Bible if it wasn't important. There's a Bible verses, Proverbs 21 and 20. It says the wise have wealth and luxury, but the fools spend whatever they get. So people who operate with wisdom should live a luxurious life. Like God don't get any glory out of us living out of scarcity, singing these woe is me songs. I don't have it. I don't have it. Stop saying that. Don't say that no more in 2025. Do not say you don't have it. Say your blessing is on its way. It ain't got here yet. It's on its way. I'm waiting right now for a check to get delivered to one of my carriers for one of my clients who's rolling over 60% of his retirement plan. The blessing is on its way. When the check gets to the company, then I'm going to get paid. The blessing is on its way. Stop saying I don't have it. Because you keep saying you don't have it. It's like you repelling the very thing that you want. Somebody, Cordero said facts. Hey, Cordero. Hey, Cordero. I bought a car, man. I ain't posted it. It's so much that happened in the last quarter. I'm just like, I'm in 2025, like, happy I got my voice back. But I just want to let you know I bought a car. He knows why I'm telling him that. And it's nice. It's a Lexus SUV. All right, so facts. Yes, living the life of luxury. My blessing is on the way. Solving problem for a profit. Kamisha said I look beautiful. Thank you, Kamisha. So do you. You always look beautiful. God's word says that we should live a life of luxury. That's what I think it says. The wise have wealth and luxury, but the fool spends whatever they get. The man who prayed for wisdom was given bonus blessings because he prayed for wisdom. God gave him so much wealth and so much luxury because he prayed for wisdom. So why do we think we're supposed to live in lack? I don't understand. Why do we pray to God for just enough? God, I just need just enough for this, just enough for that. I don't serve a just enough God. I serve a God that can do exceedingly abundantly above all I can ask or think. And according to the parable, when we make good investments and we sow good soil into good places and we get a return on our investment, then God is going to say, you know what? I'm going to give you some more. I'm going to give you some more. See, here's the thing. I am a business coach. Yes, I am a business coach. I am a financial consultant, but I'm not a business coach that don't believe in investing in coaching. I invest in coaching, but I also invest in myself. I invest in my team. Anybody who's been a part of my team, they can't tell you they didn't spend no time with me because of me. I made the opportunity available. Okay. I spend money on trophies. I spend money on food. I spend money on travel. I have an agent in Arizona. I went to Arizona to be with her. I invest in people. I invest in people because I know if I can show God that I can be trusted with a few people, with a few dollars, with a few talents, with a few storehouses, then he's going to expand. He's going to give me even more because he can trust that I'm not just going to hide it. I'm not going to be scared. You know how they say scared money don't make no money? That's a biblical principle. I don't know who said it first, but it came from the Bible, because the servant that took the investment and hid it because he was scared did not please his master. Scared money don't make no money. God wants to give people money in 2025 that's going to do what he needs done. You want to change what's happening in our world? Go make some more money, because the people who make the money get a seat at the table. They get to have conversations that we don't have. I told the women on the other night, I said, do y'all know that every day there's a lunch, there's a dinner going on for people who live in certain zip codes, and they don't even have to pay for it. And there's a feast going on every day, because financial advisors are targeting these people because they know they have so much in assets. They have so much that they make according to their zip code. I could be doing the same thing, but I'm here talking to you. I'm not targeting just the people who have 250,000 in assets or who have $1 million in their account. I'm teaching you how to get to $1 million in your account, because you know what? Because I know that there are so many more people who are right here in the middle between building wealth and making it as a middle class person. So if you're a middle class millennial and you want to build wealth in 2025, I highly recommend that you set an appointment. I'm going to actually give you a link here. And you may say, what's a middle class millennial? Middle class millennial. You may be a Henry. A Henry is a high income earner, not rich yet. Okay. So you may be a six-figure earner. Heck, you may be almost a six-figure earner. You may be a multiple six-figure earner. You may be a seven-figure earner, but you're like, I still haven't figured out how to build wealth. I still don't have an exit strategy. I still do not have more money than month. Well, it could be because of how you're investing or not investing the money that God has given to you. Are you spending it all? Or are you investing it? Are you investing in people? Are you investing in products? Are you looking to get a return, or are you just hiding it? Are you squandering it? If God can trust you with a few things, then he can give you so much more. That's what we're talking about on tonight. Investing is a biblical principle. So if you're not investing, I highly recommend that you do invest. You may not be a millennial. Maybe you're a pre-retiree. Maybe you are just getting started with your retirement plan because you had to start over because you had a divorce and now you got to start over. Or you had a medical emergency and you didn't have an accelerated living benefits life insurance policy because you didn't know me, or you hadn't seen one of my videos that told you you need an accelerated living benefits life insurance policy in case you do become ill. And maybe you used all of your life savings and you have to start all over. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to share with you that investing is a biblical principle. Maybe you're like, you know what, Terry, I heard that there is an investment grade level of life insurance. Can you tell me more about it? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I would love to tell you more about it. You can go to the link that's going across the bottom of the screen and book a free consultation. I did say that right. It's free. I'm not charging you anything to get on the Zoom with me. However, when you do get on, just know that I am there, and I'm happy to educate you on how it's going to work or how it can work for you. Maybe you're like, okay, Terry, I heard what you said about growing your business, about having, more people, more leads than you got time, how to sell more without coming across salesy. And I'm like, I really need you to help me do that because I don't even know where to start. I've listened to all these free videos on YouTube. I've soaked up all the information I can from books, and now I'm confused because I don't know what to do next. It's 2025 and I'm ready to execute, but I feel like I got 11 different strategies going on in my head. I need a strategist. You can book a call too. you can book a call to y'all. TNA Financial Group is open. We were shut down for a few days, but baby, we open now. We are open. We are open. We are accepting new clients. We are ready more than ever to make a big impact in 2025 using the seeds that we planted in 2024 that are going to be harvested in 2025 so that we have more money, so that we can invest more and help you invest more. And together, everybody will achieve more. Y'all see how that works? Well, if this is, again, your first time watching me live, YouTube University. Yeah, YouTube University can work for you sometimes, Brandy. It really can. You can learn a lot on YouTube. Y'all, I love YouTube. I really, really do. However, the mistake that some people make is they listen to 10 different gurus on YouTube at the same time, and those 10 different gurus are not even talking to each other, and the strategies don't talk to each other, and you're trying to do all the things that don't work together. Like, they all work, but they may not all work together, so now you confused. Yeah, no, we're not doing that in 2025. Invest in you a coach. Let me be very direct. Invest in a coach. If you don't invest in me to be your business coach. Go invest into somebody that can help you get to your next level, because investing is a biblical principle. Think about when you get paid, when you get your bonus, when you get your tax refund, if you get a tax refund, because some of us got to pay. Invest. Look at whose business can I invest in this season, with this check, with this bonus, with this extra commission. Who can I invest in? Where can I get a great return on my investment? Because investing is a biblical principle. Well, this is day 1 of my 21-day live challenge. I don't know if you are new to my space, but if you are new to my space, I go live for 21 days periodically throughout the year. And I see a few people have liked my video. Let me go ahead and make sure I shout y'all out if I can see. Oh, I can't see who liked it. I can see 2 people shared it though. Thank you for the shares. I guess I'll see afterwards. If you like my video, if you share my video, I'll make sure that I give you a shout out in the comment section. If you have more questions, if you just want to have virtual coffee, guess what? You can use that same link that's going across the bottom of the screen. But yeah, share this with somebody who needs to see it. Like, for real, for real. Share with somebody who needs to see it, because this 2025, like, we all the way live. We all the way live. And I'm going to see what God tells me on tomorrow. But you know what? I may actually just do biblical principles for the next 20 days. We'll see. But I am going to go live for 21 days straight in this month, giving you tips, tools, and strategies to help you on your wealth building journey. I thank you so much for watching my live. If you found this to be educational, type educational in the comment section. If you found it to be inspirational, type inspirational or motivational in the comment section. And if you got things that you have questions about, feel free to put that in the comment section. Like, put your questions there. Somebody may have the same question that you have. They're just too shy to ask it. Okay, so you could be helping somebody by putting your question in the comment section. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful and amazing night, and I look forward to seeing you all on tomorrow. Adios. Adios.